Hi, I'm Tanya Bertolone, certified wellness coach and creator of the Divine Design Weight Loss Program. Welcome to my Divine Kitchen, where today we are cooking up bacon and banana pepper egg bake. If you don't already know this about me, you know I love to meal prep because it keeps us on track. And this particular meal is something that I actually make for my husband every single week. I change up the ingredients, but he has this egg bake almost every single morning as his first meal. It is packed with protein, it is packed with flavor, and it's super easy and delicious. Let's get started. No surprise, I am going to use Force of Nature meats because this is my fave. This one is a 100% grass-fed bison and beef breakfast sausage. Yummo. And we are talking 13 grams of protein per serving. So this is awesome. I just have a pan here. I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil in the pan just to kind of help it brown up a little bit. And I don't need to season this because it's already seasoned. It has salt, sea salt, coriander, black pepper, all kinds of different yumminess. So I don't need to season this. I can just add this right in. Super easy. And I do use 2 for this egg bake. Hear that sizzle? So we're just gonna break it up a little bit. While that is browning, we are gonna get a baking dish and we're gonna put some olive oil on the bottom so it doesn't stick. So I've got my baking dish. I'm not gonna use my really good olive oil, but I am gonna use an organic extra virgin olive oil, and I'm going to liberally oil my pan. If you don't have one of these, you should get one. So not only am I gonna spread it on the bottom like this, I gotta go up the sides too, so it doesn't stick anywhere. No stickies. It's like painting, like Bob Ross. We're just gonna put that aside. Let's move on to the eggs. I use a dozen eggs in this recipe. Oh, let me share with you, I love my Nellie's eggs. I don't know if you can get Nellie's eggs where you are. They're free range and they are delicious. We're gonna crack a dozen eggs into a blender. That's it. One of the secrets to my eggs is not only do I have a dozen eggs in here, I add just a little bit of water. It helps the eggs stay nice and fluffy. Okay, now we're gonna put it on the blender and zhuzh it up. If you don't have this tool, you need it. It's such a good ground meat grinder. Let's prepare the banana peppers. So I like this brand. This is Mount Olive because sometimes certain peppers and pickles and things have food dye in it, which is yuck and no. So these ones do not, which is why I use them. Typically I use about a half of a jar. My mouth is watering. Just because I add extra flavor, I'm gonna put a little bit of juice into the eggs. I'm gonna put some in the meat too, why not? Yummy! I'm gonna get my jumbo knife and just chop up these peppers into little bite-sized pieces. See, just like that. And I'm gonna add these to my pan. So let's get our baking dish. I've got my peppers. I'm just gonna add them in there. All the delicious juice. I had already pre-cooked the bacon, it cooled, and now I'm just chopping up into little bite-sized pieces. Let's put it in the baking dish. The meat is done. We're gonna add the meat to the baking dish. Oh yeah, all those delicious juices. Remember, I already have the banana peppers in here and I have the bacon in here. So I'm just gonna mix it all up so it combines nicely. Beautiful. Can you see that? Isn't that nice? Now I have to wait for this to cool before I add the eggs. Otherwise it's just gonna like start cooking and we don't want that. So I'm just gonna clean up a little bit and then I'll be back to add in the egg and then we'll pop it in the oven on 350. Our breakfast beef and bison sausage has cooled down. Remember, it has the banana peppers, it has the bacon already in it. We've zhuzhed our eggs and now we're just gonna add them to the pan. Just like that. It's so easy. I'm just gonna give it a little mix just to make sure everything is all incorporated. Perfect. All right, we're gonna throw this in the oven, 350, probably for a half an hour or so. I like to wait until it's nice and brown and golden and bubbling on the top. Okay, check this out. Oh, baby, look at that. I mean, come on. Is that gorgeous? Okay, we're gonna let that cool down and then we're gonna divvy it up and we're done. Our egg bake is all cool. So I'm gonna show you how I divvy it up. First, I go around all the edges just to make sure nothing is sticking. This is for 5 days. 5 days worth of servings here. So I'm making 5 servings. So I need to cut it into, well, what I decide was 15 different pieces because that made sense to me. So what I do is I go 4 cuts this way, which gives me 5 columns, and I don't make them perfect. They are what they are. Okay, now I've got my 5 columns this way, and then I go 2 cuts this way, which gives me 3 rows, right? Which is perfect. Okay, now I take 2, look at this. Look at that. 2, and I put it in my little glass container. Sorry, I should back that up so you could see. I'll just have to lift it and show you. And then the third one, I just put on top, and then there we go. And I do 5 of those. It's perfect. I think I should taste though. I don't want to mess up my servings for the week, but I'll just give a little taste. So good. Tons of flavor from that sausage. I taste that juice from the banana pepper. That is yummy. This is delicious. You get all your protein right here, ready to go. Thank you so much for watching today. Remember, you are divinely designed, and when you fuel your body properly, you will shed the weight, heal from within, and you will thrive when you nourish by nature. Sending you so much love and gratitude. Why do you keep falling? That's not nice. Plus we add in the egg, so per serving it ends up being like 40 or I don't know why that keeps happening. I don't know why. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Can you see? You can't even see. You can't see. I'm spilling pepper juice all over the clean floor. My daughter just cleaned the floor.